All right. I'm going to bring on somebody that's got some awesome things to share. So, Mr. Justin, what's going on, man?
How are you doing today?
Good. Doing great. How are you?
Oh, well, busy.
Good. Good deal. So you guys, if you don't know, Justin is a member of the Dream 100 community. He is one of the first software users and has been an awesome sort of champion of that, has given great feedback and has been using it for a long time, as well as has been Dream 100ing for a long time. And I thought no better way to kind of show you guys at the ground level, boots on the ground level, what's working, what isn't in Dream 100 world, than bring somebody like Justin in. So, Justin, why don't you tell everybody a bit about yourself, kind of what you do, and kind of what their background is?
Sure. So I work full time at a digital marketing agency, but on the side, I run a marketing blog and I also run a mom blog called Mommy Bear with my wife. So I do the SEO and the research and stuff for that, the marketing for that. I'm also dipping a little bit into the NFT space, doing some artwork and writing. And my wife also does some MLM work. So we've kind of worked the Dream 100 and the software into all these different facets of our lives.
Awesome. Do you want to share with the group? And obviously, you guys are welcome to chime in, throw some questions in the chat you have for Justin, what have you. Do you want to share with the group a little bit about what you've done as far as your Dream 100 efforts, and kind of just spill some nuggets to them?
Sure. So before the software allowed us to add just anybody, I put together a Dream 100 campaign after having read the Dream 100 book to try and sell my affiliate marketing course, where I teach people how to do affiliate marketing, sign up with companies and try and sell their products for them for commissions. And what I found was, instead of trying to go individually to people and advertise to people who may possibly want to be affiliates, I mean, that's a little hard to locate for me. I used a software called Sales Rocks, and that allowed me to pull people who were had the job title affiliate manager. And by pulling these people, I then trained my VA how to read the Dream 100 book, and then set her loose on a spreadsheet to reach out to, I think it was like 240 some odd people, to see if these affiliate program managers wanted to promote my affiliate course, work it into their onboarding to, for their new affiliates. The win-win-win there is that I get sales to my course. The affiliates get really good training, and then the company gets to have trained affiliates, well-trained affiliates to sell their products. So my VA did the reach out over, I think it was 2 or 3 days. Took a while to send the emails. I gave her a script to send out. Um, and she was able to get all of those out. I believe we got 3 responses back out of those 3 people. 2 people asked if they could have access to the course, and since then, one, which was Template Monster, agreed to promote our course in their onboarding. So I gave them the option to either have me create that affiliate page for them with the affiliate links, or the option that I believe they're going to go with. We're still in the early phases, but I believe the option they're going to go with is the course is also on AppSumo at a discount. So they're going to get that discount for their affiliates, which is great for the affiliates. Also, they get that cheap training. And then, like I said, everybody wins.
That's awesome. So, before I forget, I have to bring someone else into the picture. So, Justin, your daughter, talk about your daughter. How old is she?
She's 5.
All right. So his 5-year-old daughter, Lucy, is the best Dream 100 kid I've ever seen. She Dream 100 my daughter and sent a little drawing of herself to my daughter, and a board game, and then the Well Returned the favor, and it was really awesome. So now they're pen pals. So I got to give a shout out to Lucy before we before I forget.
Yeah, thanks. I was supposed to have a
You
meeting
bet.
with Dana to discuss something with the software, and she kind of took over the meeting like the little boss that she is. So
It was awesome. Yeah, no, that was so fun. I'm the kind of person, by the way, I don't know about you guys, but I don't mind when a dog jumps in or a kid jumps in. That's like, I think it's funny. It's a pattern interrupt. It lightens the thing. So anyway, that's exactly what happened. So back to it, Justin. So I don't want to, I think we just kind of brushed over it. So sales rocks. I'm going to throw
Mhm.
that in the resource email, guys, so you can check it out. Give us just a quick, like, little snippet on that enabled you to find people with the job title affiliate manager. Is that right?
Yeah, so you can look into specific businesses if you know what specific business you're targeting. What I did was search for that specific job title. I haven't even gone into like other job titles of people who may be involved with affiliate programs. I just did affiliate manager, and I specifically had the filter on that had with emails, and then it pulled up that list of 240 some odd people that had emails. They usually have their LinkedIn account in there too if you wanted to go that way, but I just needed their email. So I set that filter and it pulled up a really nice big list, and we were able to reach out to all those people.
Cool. And then, so 240-ish, how many did you actually send to?
She sent to all 240, just that initial script. We haven't sent like gifts or
Sure.
anything. And she's following up with the people who didn't respond week after week to see if we can get any other people
Cool.
on board.
Okay. So how much roughly did the 240 contacts cost you?
Well, I got a lifetime deal of the software on AppSumo that my software is on. So I'm a big proponent of AppSumo as well to get those lifetime deals. But it was, I don't know, I think that was like $39 for lifetime access. I'm not sure their pricing on monthly, but you get so many contacts that you can pull per month.
Very cool. Okay, awesome. And so the data was good then, because you sent the 240. You know, how many bounced, or what was the kind of the result of this first send? I know you got 3 responses.
I took a peek in her email. She didn't give me like exact bounce data, but I saw like 20 or 25 emails come back that were bounced. The software also tells you how old that pull is, so you can kind of judge how reliable that information is. But
Awesome. Okay.
yeah.
That's great, man. So obviously that campaign, it's still happening, but for you to already have, after 3 days of efforts of a VA, have a pretty large promotion lined up in the works, that's pretty impressive, especially since you haven't sent a ton of follow-up after the first email. Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So tell us what else, how have you been leveraging since this was prior to the software, after just reading my book, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Then, after that happens, the software gets involved. Kind of tell us how you've been leveraging that, what you've been up to, kind of what's been happening since.
Sure. So the main thing I'm using the software for now is the mom blog. So we have these businesses that we're affiliates with to try and promote through the mom blog. Like I said, I'm an SEO specialist, so we do a lot of content writing, video creation. And since we're already affiliates with them, I found that it's more lucrative to be able to uh, make like private deals with people. So since we're affiliates for them, once we start making sales, I try to reach out to them through the software and say, we've already made sales. We have this great content. What are you trying to rank for? What can we do, to get you where you need to be on Google, so we can create that content for you? And we've made partnerships with ZipRecruiter, the job site, which isn't super mom related, but they wanted to work with us. So they've paid us for, I think, 11 articles now and 5 videos. So that's been several $1,000s worth of content there. They were giving us $500 per video and 200 per article. So that's been awesome. Keepsake is another one that was an early promotion, and we've reached out to them recently, and they agreed to give us $500 for 3 articles. So, not as high, but Keepsake's like a online baby book where they text you questions so you can kind of baby book on the go. So that one does really fit in well with the mom blog. They're giving us some free photo books to go with that, but I'm using the software as a CRM and kind of to-do list to remember to reach out to all of these different people that we've already provided some sales or value for.
Awesome. So when you're reaching out from the mom blog business, what
Mhm.
is so is it just offering them value right then and there? Hey, what type of keywords would you guys like to rank for? This is what we do. Is that how it goes, or what's kind of the strategy there?
Yeah, so that's our value proposition is we've already ranked these articles for your business. Obviously, you probably have other keywords that you want to rank for. Some of them come back and say, well, you're already affiliates. We don't, do anything other than that. I had one of those recently, but I mean, that's fine. I might reach out to them again in a couple months and see if they want that specialized service. But like I said, we got ZipRecruiter and we got Keepsake. So some people are interested in focusing in and having us rank those articles for them because it's good for them because it's not them promoting themselves. It's somebody else giving that okay.
Absolutely. I that by the way, that's a really good point that I should have brought up earlier. Sometimes, actually almost always, a third party endorsement is going to outperform anything that you can do. So that's why we were talking about the video cards earlier with Caleb, talking about putting testimonials on one of the videos inside the card. Also, like an example of that is my Dream Hunter book does a good job, but a book that does a better job promoting me and the Dream and Heart is Ultimate Sales Machine by Chet Holmes. Like, because it's not me, right? It's someone else endorsing it, or Russell Brunson's Traffic Secrets, right? So I think that's something important too to think about. How can you leverage a third party thing that, because these guys are paying, I mean, for them to get an ROI and spending a $500 on a video, that's kind of rolling the dice, right, Justin? I mean, that's hard to assume you're just going to win on that every time, right?
Yeah.
And what are the price points on these? These are like low monthly subscriptions. Is that true?
Yeah, well, ZipRecruiter, I think is 250 a month, but we're targeting, businesses that are trying to recruit employees. So obviously, businesses have money, they like the expenses and the tax write-off. And then yeah, Keepsake is $1.99 a month up. So
Cool. Okay.
they've actually said that we're like the highest source of organic traffic that they've had, and they work with some other pretty big brands, so it's a good value proposition for us to go in with.
Yeah. Awesome. And I think this goes back to another thing we brought up is you don't go to them cold. It's very different how you approach them. Because just like I was saying, guys, like buy something from them so that you can say, hey, I'm a customer. Right? And they can look you up and see you as a customer. Because Justin doesn't do what everyone else does and come in and say, hey, I'm Justin and I do SEO and I'm the same as every other person that has hit your inbox today. It's like you say, hey, we're an affiliate. This is like you explain, right? Like walk us through that piece and the difference between being cold and explaining like kind of what you've already done and built.
Yeah, I get a million cold emails for that a day, I think. But I mean, just like with you, I mean, I was helping with the software and finding things that I thought would improve it. We kind of had a conversation. Um, the same thing goes with the affiliate marketing. Like I said, we create the content, we have the affiliates, so we're making money on the front end. So it's good for us, it's good for them. They're making money, so that mutual benefit in the beginning. But then I start the email outreach. Once we start getting that traction, it hasn't happened on, I'd say, as many as we'd like, but we're kind of working some things up in the rankings. We have another one called Finders Seekers, is like a at-home mystery box game that I'm going to reach out to pretty soon because we're starting to rank for that. But so it does take time, and I do try to build that rapport first because, like you said, I don't want to reach out cold. But and also, as I said, it's some people are only doing the affiliate program. That's what they have money for. But others, like I said, want that extra care and attention and that third party to help, boost their keywords. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And you've come to them with proof because you've already done it.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So that's another key piece. And then it's like a snowball too, because now you can go to the next company and say, oh, and we do this for ZipRecruiter and this one and this one and this one, right? So
yep, for
it's
sure.
it's like it's just building on itself. So awesome, man. Is there anything else as far as Dream and Hurting wise, nuggets, anything you've done that's been awesome that you want to share with everybody?
My wife applied it to the MLM space, so that was pretty cool. With she actually quit selling for a while. She sells a product called Plexus, which is like health supplements. And she's just like, I'm tired of like annoying people. Like I'm adding people that I knew in high school and trying to have like a good conversation, and then I have to go into, well, have you tried Plexus? And then they delete her or ghost her or whatever. But my idea with the software was that she adds people on Facebook. She can easily see like their comments on things or the posts that they make, have actual engagements, and then all she has to do is put in her story that she's taken the product daily, that she's enjoying it. I don't know, she does these little dances to music and stuff to like show that she's mixing the drink and whatever. But sometimes she can put like a quiz in there or something like, are you interested in this, or could you use a energy boost in your day? And then she can see who answers yes or no. So she's adding people, she's genuinely building that relationship, and then they find the product on her stories themselves. So it's a very non-salesy way to approach this. She's, like I said, able to see what people are posting and actually like care and keep up with their lives, instead of just, oh, hey, how have you been since high school? Here's a product. um, and then she already had in place a really cool upline in her MLM where they do like a weekly presentation to try and like sell people on it there. So now all she has to do is post the stories, people get interested, and then she can say, well, if you're interested, you know, we have this weekly group, you can learn a little bit more about the product, but she only has to do that after people show that interest.
Awesome. So it's kind of the missing piece before you hit up somebody that nobody does, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much for your contribution to the community, for coming in today, spending some time. I know that you had your kiddos Christmas program. How'd that go?
That was good.
Awesome. Good deal. Well, thanks, guys. If you want to tell Justin thank you in the comments, I appreciate that. Thanks for coming, man, and being an awesome part of the Dream Heart community. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks.
Good deal.